Mr. Paint Remover. Some people, I think I talked to somebody, Maverick, and he asked me, are you using bleach? And I said, bleach to remove paint remover, to remove paint from the parts. And I go, yeah, people do this, and it's very difficult. You know, it's it can be very dangerous to your part. I was like, no way, I am never going to use bleach on parts like this. Thankfully, the Mr. Paint Remover by Gunza, Mr. Hobby Products. I can never say the other brand. Does the job perfectly, as you can see here. And I'm surprised that this is the a silver plated version under this instead of a gold plated one. Looks like the part went under as well, so good. I'm going to take care of that right now. Now I'm doing this because I want to paint the next color over the same color or different color, and I want to make sure it looks right, because I don't know, I have a distinct feeling that for me to paint gold over gold may not be a wise idea. Call me crazy. Probably 2 does that a lot. She calls me crazy. Just want to make sure I remove everything. I know this back part, I don't think it's going to be exposed, but I'm going to double check. There we go. See? Alright. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to continue on, but I want to discuss something else before I continue with the paint remover. Just cover it up because I don't want this to drop. I need to review these paints, like I mentioned before. We already have the ones that you see here. Super Gold 2, Super Rich Gold. Oh, that's rich. Sorry, let me just put this over here. This one, Blue Gold, which, quite frankly, I've never seen Blue Gold before. Kappa, right? And we've already, I may have done a review of this already, but we're going to do it again. And we're going to do this as a controlled pale gold. So, we are going to put spoons on put these paints on spoons. And review each and every one of them. And find out what would be the best choice for this, so everybody can see what I'm about to do. This is going to be fun. You guys are going to enjoy this. Let me get ready. Okay, so what I just did right now is I primed each of my spoons using Mr. Finishing Surfacer 1500 Black. And by the way, this is not a gloss paint. This is regular matte, but these paints do have a little bit of gloss on it, so no reason for me to do it, except for this guy, which is definitely needs a gloss background, but we're going to test it on anyway just to play it safe. And I'm going to lower the PSI is still low on this, so we're going to try this one first. Just going to put a little drop here. we're just going to use it as a test. Oh yeah, this is bringing back memories when I was painting the Alcald paint on the Master Grade Solid version Katoki. Does anybody remember that kit? Alright, that's that. Let me clean up the airbrush. We'll do the next one. Okay, next one. MX09. Cooper. Poop. I don't know which one it is. But I'm going to try that out and see how it works. Ooh. This is actually quite attractive. Oh my. I don't know how the light looks. I'm gonna have to take a photograph of this for this and put it on the main on this video so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Okay, it's a little light on the camera, but it's amazing how I'm looking at it here. Alright, that's the MX09 by Modo. Let me clean up the airbrush and do the next paint. Alright, next up is going to be the Blue Gold by Mr. Metallicolor GX 210. See how this looks. That is a very, very smooth color. Can barely see the blue. Well, that's good. Alright. Let's clean this spare brush and do the next color. Alright, so the next one is going to be Super Metallic 209 Super Kappa. And bear in mind, this is a thick paint. Very, very thick. I had to really water it down and then add more because it kept on either being too wet or too thick. Let's see how it looks. capturing what I'm looking at here, there is a reddish copper tone to it, near bronze like. But once it dries, we'll review it. All right, let me clean up this airbrush and move on to the next paint. Next up is going to be Super Gold 2, 202. I've worked with this before. Comes out pretty good. Let me make sure it comes out right. All right. Oh, yeah, that's it. So that's Super Gold 2. That's really nice. Alright, let's do the last one. And the last one, of course, is Super Rich Gold. And I feel like this paint is a little bit pre-thinned already. So we're going to do it raw without thinning. Let's see how it looks. That's pretty much it, and it is a lot shinier than the other one that I just did right now. Okay, we're going to let it dry, and we're going to review each and every one of them, so stand by for that. Alright, here it is, all the paints that I painted on the spoons. Modo, Super Kappa, Alcald Pale Gold, Super Gold, Super Rich Gold, and MGEX 210. I'm going to begin with the darker ones. That's basically meant for these parts, for this color, which is more of like a bronze. Now, if I'm looking at this properly, Super Kappa seems more manageable and close to this color than Modo. Modo is there as well, that Cooper color, MX09. But I'm gonna go with the Kappa. Yeah. So we know that is for this. So good. Now the other color, which is kind of not bright, more of a pale. That is kind of reminiscent to one of these guys. Going with pale gold. I think it has, this one has probably good for this. But then but if I look at Super Gold, let's see. Quite surprisingly, this one is a little bit more richer than this. And also very few parts to use, so I don't have to kill myself with these. So I'm more inclined of using the pale gold and not the normal gold. brings us to this, the very, very shiny one. And this, I don't think I'm going to replicate it, but out of these two guys, this one has a lighter tone, while this one has a more richer tone. And even though this is considered super rich gold, I'm more favoring this. Yeah, I'm more favoring this. So yeah, I'm going to be using the blue gold color for this plate, which is plate B, which I've already stripped all the paint off. So that would be B. Wow, this one is going to be the other one, which is plate D, and then this will be for plate C. Now, I have the G plates, which is basically the inner frame parts, and I am going to paint this a gold color. So I think what I'll do, maybe I'm going to use, I was actually thinking of using this, but this will be going on top of this. So I think I'm going to be using this guy right here for these color tones. Yeah, it was quite obvious that I was going to use this, but I wanted to share this with you guys so you can see, you know, where we're going with this. And these are beautiful paints. Actually makes me think of Sazabi. Maybe I should get myself another master grade version Katoki Sazabi and paint it with the gold colors that you see here, because it looks really nice. But right now I just finished removing I stripped all the paint off these parts. Look very nice, of course. There's a little bit of hint of the gold that was on top of it, but I'm going to prime it. Don't know, and this is where I think I'm going to be running into an issue. I don't know yet. If I'm going to prime it, should I make it like, do I do metallic over that and then the gold? I haven't even tested that, and I'm not actually planning to do that. I just want to do it this way, because then after I paint them, then I'm going to top coat it with gloss and keep that in and seal all that gold in, all the bling. Try to get it more bling out of it, you could say. It's all left up to debate. I may end up changing it again, but I think, you know what, after doing all this work, I'm gonna probably do it that way. So let me clean up the airbrush again. Let me get the my spray booth set up so I can begin pouring water, you know, basically the water fountain, and then begin priming all these gold parts, and then begin painting them. We'll cover that in the next video.